Okay, now we're gonna move on to section 2, which is all about the chop process. The process starts at the end of the make line. I have a salad here. First, I wanna make sure that I have a ticket for it. If not, I need to ask the make crew member for that ticket. My first communication to our customer is going to be to find the customer that belongs to this salad and direct them where they need to be. I have a Southwest salad. How are you today?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. You could follow me to the second chop station.
All right.
Next, I'll move my ticket to the side where I can see it and turn the salad over onto the chop mat. I'll store the bowl and tongs below in the cubby hole so they're out of my way. Now it's time to chop. I have my knife ready, so let's get going. To chop, all I'm gonna do is rock the knife back and forth in big steps. Notice how high each side go. From here, I'm just gonna work my way from front to back. My goal is to get 15 or more chops from front to back. I'll count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Success. Now I'll pull the salad towards me and chop again from right to left. Our goal is uniform, small pieces chopped all throughout. At this point, I could check my chop mat to see if I have any large pieces remaining and spot chop those. I'll use my chop knife in a few quick chops to cut up our avocado. While we're chopping, our #1 priority is to make sure that our salads are chopped well. But I also want to add in some customer service, and I can easily do so by making quick conversation with our customer. How's your day going so far?
Good, how about yours?
Good, the weather turned out pretty good this weekend, right?
Yes, that's right.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, can you please add some tomatoes to my salad?
We can certainly add tomatoes to the salad, but I want to make sure that I mark the ticket so that our cashier understands that the customer wanted to add an extra ingredient. Now that the salad is chopped, I'll use my scraper to scrape the remaining salad off of my knife and then everything into the mixing bowl. It's important to scrape the scraper against the side of the bowl so that I don't leave any ingredients on the scraper. Now it's time for our dressing. For signature salads, I want to confirm the dressing with the customer. For customized salads, I'll ask them what type of dressing they would like. We usually do the creamy cilantro lime with the Southwest salad. Did you want to do that today?
That would be great.
Great. To get a consistent dressing pour each time, we're going to create a W inside the bowl, connecting the silver parts of the bowl as I go along. I'll show you now. We're the salad experts, so we never want to ask the customer to tell us when to stop putting dressing or to say when. We know how much dressing is good on a salad, and so we'll put that each time. At this point, we need to confirm the amount of dressing with our customer, and we could do that with some quick communication. How's that look on the dressing for you?
Looks great, thank you.
Now I'm going to mix the dressing into the salad and put it into the right container. This particular salad is a to-go order, so I'm going to use my plastic takeout bowls right here. To mix the dressing into the salad, I'm going to use my tongs and lightly toss up while spinning the bowl. Now we'll put the salad into that takeout container. I want to let gravity do most of the work for me, so all I'm going to do is tilt this bowl until the salad falls in. Give a couple of taps on the bowl to get the remaining salad from the bowl into our container. And anything that's fallen onto my chop mat, I can use my tongs to put into the takeout container. Now it's time to get rid of the mixing bowl and my tongs. Remember those waste bins we put out earlier? Now they'll come into play. When the salad is done, I'll hand the ticket and the salad off to the customer. The Southwest salad, however, gets warm taco beef, and so I need to add that before I can hand it off. I also want to direct my customer to the hot well so she knows where to go. Hey, I'll meet you halfway to the register.
Okay.
The Southwest salad gets our taco beef. One portion is an even or level scoop of ground beef, right on top. The next step is to hand the completed salad and the order ticket off to the customer and direct them where to go next. Here's that salad for you.
Thank you very much.
Jake will get you at the register.
Thank you.
Before I move on to my next customer, I need to reset my station. There's a few things that I'm looking out for here. The first is I need to get rid of my chop mat before I chop another salad. We'll put that right below. The second thing I want to check is to make sure that I don't have any remaining customer or order tickets at my station, which might confuse me as I move into my next customer. The third thing I'll check is to make sure that my chop knife and my scraper are clean and ready to use for the next customer. And the fourth thing that I'll check is to make sure that I put my dressing that I used back in the right spot. Now we'll make a salad wrap. You'll notice that the lettuce portion in a wrap will be less than a typical bowl. To make a wrap, we'll heat up a flour or spinach tortilla, depending on the customer's request. We'll cook it for 10 to 15 seconds on each side to make it warm and pliable. We'll place the wrap on top of a foil sheet. We'll fold the sheet over so that the wrap stays warm, and we'll keep it back here until we need it. Now it's time to chop this salad. I'm going to reinforce all the steps that we went through before just to make sure that you got them. We're going to start by getting the salad onto the chop mat with a quick turn of my bowl onto the mat. The bowl and tongs go below in my cubby hole. Now I'm going to chop from front to back using no less than 15 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. We pull everything towards me, and then I'm going to chop from one side to the other. Again, I'm aiming for 15 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we scrape our knife. The knife goes up, and the salad goes into my mixing bowl. Don't forget to scrape the side of the scraper against the bowl. That way, I'm not leaving any remaining salad on my scraper for the next salad to come into contact with. My ticket tells me that the dressing is going to be mixed in, so I'll go ahead and do that at this point. Remember the W. I'll do that now to show you. A quick mix of the dressing. And I'm ready to go into the wrap. Before I do that, I'm gonna get a clean chop mat. That way I'm not getting any of this salad onto that foil that we used. I'll portion the salad right in the middle of the wrap. I can lose my bowl and tongs at this point. I'll start with the salad portioned right in the middle of the wrap, but just a little bit towards me. At this point, we're going to fold over the edges about an inch on each side, and then I'll use my thumbs to flip up the front, up and over the salad. I'll use my fingers to compress the wrap without crushing it as I continue folding over and rolling into a burrito type wrap. To wrap in the foil, I'm going to use a similar technique. The wrap is in the middle, but just a little bit towards me. And at this point, I'm going to start by folding the aluminum foil right over. I'll get a little further than halfway and create dimples on the side and wrap those over. I'll use my fingers to condense or tighten the wrap as I'm wrapping in, being careful not to squeeze too hard to make fingerprints. Now I'll put a little piece of tape right on the edge so that this doesn't fall apart. Now I can hand the wrap and my ticket off to the customer and direct them where to go next. Here's that wrap for you.
Thank you.
Neil will get you taken care of at the register.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about our next section. We'll go over some of the peripheral items or the extras that come along with working the chop station. So let's talk about your gloves. Every once in a while you might get food on your gloves or dressing or something like that. It's important to change your gloves. That way I'm not carrying this sweet and smoky chipotle dressing from one salad to the next. It's also a good idea to change your gloves once every 15 to 20 minutes throughout the shift anyway, just as a safe practice. I'll change mine right now. Now I'm ready for my next customer. My next salad is a custom salad with crispy chicken. Now, the make crew member has already called out that we need crispy chicken, so we have some in the fryer. And I'll show you how that works in just a minute. But first, I want to give you a real-time example of how fast we should be going. Our goal is to get our customers at the end of the make line through our chop process in less than 1 minute and 15 seconds every time. For each portion of chicken, we'll drop 2 pieces into the fryer and crisp them up for about 30 to 45 seconds. After about 45 seconds, the chicken is warmed through and crisped on the outside. We can hang our basket, give it a little shake to get some of the excess grease off of the chicken. To move this to the chop station, I'll use my tongs. That way I don't get burnt. Now I'm going to show you the full speed version of that chop process. Pick it up. Hey, I have a custom crispy chicken and avocado.
That's me?
Come on over. I'll get you at the first chop station. You know what kind of dressing you'd like to do here?
I would like to do the cider Dijon, please.
Cider Dijon vinaigrette. You got it. And you wanted that dressing on the side, is that right?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. How's your day going so far?
It's going great. How about yours?
Pretty good. Enjoying the weather. Here's that salad for you. John will take care of you at the register.
Thank you.
Yeah. Our portion for falafel is 3 pieces. Very much like the crispy chicken, we'll drop this right into the fryer for about 1.5 minutes until these are golden brown and crispy all over. You know that falafel is done when it's golden brown and crispy all over, like you see here. If you have a vegan customer, or if you receive a special request from a customer who might not want their falafel cooking in the same fryer as our chicken, let your manager know immediately, and they can cook that in a separate skillet. To portion warm grains, I'm going to add 2 level scoops from our tan-handled scooper, and I'm going to put those grains on the opposite side of our greens. So this is how your grain bowl should look when you're done. Greens to one side and grains to the other. You'll also need to memorize the menu. We're not going to go through it on this video, but take the time to commit that to memory. In addition to knowing which dressings go with which salads, so you'll be saving time on the line, it's important that you know the ingredients in each of our chef-inspired signature salads. That way you can help us quality control check salads as they come down the line.